dreamlike state has me paralyzed. You have me hypnotized. I lost the world that held me dear and precious 'cause of you. Yet here alive without you by my side, I see the shadows fall all around and they slowly suffocate me. I took a moment to realize that your eyes have me hypnotized and forever paralyzed.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? It's time for the final countdown. The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Alright, what's up, y'all? Welcome to Soul Snatchers. I'm Sage.
And I'm Rain.
So, we have a lot of good LGBTQ news stories to tell you, and a couple sad ones, but mainly good, which I'm hella proud of. So, babe, also the song that was also playing that we were coming into is
Dead Dreams, Silhouette Death himself, left paralyzed.
Yeah, I Loved It.
Yes.
And hope you guys like the new look of our show.
I'm loving it.
It's so fucking psychedelic. Like I'm just all about that. I need that in my life on a shirt. Psychedelic rainbow lips. Oh, okay. So yeah, like it's been.
We kind of have that now.
I mean, we kind of have it now, but I meant more of a. You know those things that you turn and it looks like it's actually moving, but it's actually a flat piece of something. I meant that type of feel.
Oh, okay. I know what you meant.
Which is so freaking happy. Hey, Chris. So,
Thank you for the share.
we are, oh, okay. We're going to start out with the first little news topic of the LGBTQ. So, apparently, because June is Pride Month and everybody, knows it. June 1st all the way to like the end of the month. Apparently, not only are people celebrating their also protesting for change. So Pride Month is marches of celebration as well as a riot of protesters. And protesters, apparently Pride Month, because all over the world, people are doing Pride.
Yeah.
Like in Kiev and KYVIV. I'm not sure if I pronounced that correctly. Please excuse me if I did not.
Thank you for the thank you for the comment. William says nice look.
Yes.
We're very happy with it.
Totally appreciative. Oh my God, my heart. So like in Uganda, because of course for some unknown reason it's people in the fear of the unknown, they still want to celebrate Pride, but in order for them to celebrate appropriately so they don't get caught, they have to cover their faces.
Yeah.
And which is kind of sad, but I'm like, well,
That's horrible.
whatever you can do to make yourself proud, but also protect your life, because I mean nobody should be taking your life because you're part of LGBTQ. This is fucking ridiculous.
Right.
So with that being said, there have been literal in Turkey.
Hey, Section 8. How are you?
Hey, Section 8. In Turkey, there was a pride, and the Turkish police were like all over that. Like,
So why do they got to cover the faces? Are they trying to hide so they don't get caught, or is
yes, they're trying to hide so just in case if some of the pride goers do get caught, no one can identify certain people.
Section 8 says William is the man, the myth, and the legend.
See,
Not much, Section 8. How about you?
there's actually a article which I will be posting to our Facebook page after the show that actually says an asylum seeker from Uganda, where being gay is illegal, covers his face with a paper bag in order to protect his identity as he marches with the LGBTQ Asylum Support Task Force during a pride parade. I feel so bad for people because it's like, you want to be proud of yourself and what you've accomplished and who you are, but it's like, I also don't want to lose my life for it, so it's awkward.
Yeah, same. Me too, Section 8. Jack Brown wants to know, what's everybody's top 5 favorite metal bands?
I mean, hell, my top 5, period, would be Slipknot, Korn, Cradle of Filth, Guar.
Dead Dreams, definitely.
Dead Dreams. Dead isn't really considered metal. He's not even considered new metal. He's just out there.
Slipknot, Motionless in White, heck yes.
Yeah,
Motionless in White, I Prevail.
I love Five Finger Death Punch.
I obviously listen to Dead music. We were listening to Dead music before, while we were getting ready
Yes.
for the show. I can't remember the rest of them.
Secretary said, hell yeah.
Yeah, Hell Yeah is a good one too.
William said, what the hell? Oh, and of course, Seed.
Oh,
yeah.
Seed, Nine Stitch Method, and then that one group, Like a Storm, they do that one song I really love, Love the Way You Hate Me.
You gotta love Patrick. Yeah.
I took my granddaughter to see him live last year. That's awesome.
Oh my God, yes. That's freaking bomb. So yeah, like all around the world, people on Pride Month are also celebrating Pride, but also protesting for their right to be like, hey, not hurting anybody, leave me the fuck alone.
Right.
Which I don't know why people have to be reminded to leave people alone, but
Yes, Oddco too. They're great too.
yeah.
I like death and thrash metal best. A lot of metalcore and deathcore too.
Death Clock! So, oh, and in Columbus, Ohio, there is, during Pride Month, they light up City Hall and the State House in Pride colors.
Awesome.
So, if we ever get a chance, actually, I can probably Google it.
Babe, you're going to have to post that picture for everybody to see.
Yep.
After we're done here.
For those of you that are not familiar with Columbus.
While She Sleeps is good too.
Ooh.
And some of these people that we're talking about are actually on my list today.
Yes. So y'all are in for a freaking treat.
Yes, I have changed it up a bit today, playing some different stuff for y'all.
Yep. Wow, it's bright outside. So, yeah, we will be posting that picture later on. Comment.
Def Clock is brilliant. The Death Album, hell yeah.
I'm just so.
I was trying to read that to make sure I didn't mispronounce anything.
Yeah, Death Clock.
Yep. Well, oh, that's how it's spelled.
Yeah.
Blood of Lilith. Yes, I've heard they're very good
yeah.
too.
I think they're from Colorado, or they're in Colorado. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so one more news thing before we get to your song.
Okay.
So the Walton family, which is the people that own Walmart, they have set up a $1 million fund for LGBTQ groups in Arkansas, which goes for housing, advocacy, like if you need a lawyer, like you're a part of the LGBTQ and you've been discriminated against and you need a lawyer.
Section 8 says he got to see Death Clock once. Cannibal Corpse.
That's who the fuck I forgot.
With Chamara.
Oh, son of a bitch. I forgot Cannibal Corpse. Oh, Jesus, why?
Section 8 has opened for Cannibal Corpse.
Ooh. Stalking, dude, stalking.
And William says, if you love that type of music, you are going to love the Underground Show. Yes, very much so.
Because tonight is the Underground Show, because today is Friday.
Yes.
Starting at 8 with DJ Draxus and all his...
With his co-host, Sean Kudo.
Yep. And Sean Kudo is the master of...
20 years ago in another full-piece band. Sweet.
Sweet. Sean Kudo is a master of cosplay weaponry that actually for a work, so you can use it for your cosplay, or you can actually protect yourself with it.
Yes, Section 8 and Jack Brown, you are both definitely going to want to check out the Underground Show tonight, and that'll be at 8 p.m.
Right. The Lord only knows what's going to pop out.
Right.
So yeah, apparently.
And Severed. Did I spell that right? Or say that right, Severed? I can't.
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, freaking the founders of Walmart have started their own fund in Arkansas to support the LGBTQ, and I'm like, finally, a business doing something right.
Yes.
I wish Chick-fil-A would do the same thing, and not try to be like, oh, we support y'all. No, you don't.
Right.
Asses. So,
like I said, they've been doing that stuff secretly for years. Heck, I found out about it when I first came out.
I didn't know about it until more recently, and people kept saying they don't support the LGBT. I'm like, what do you mean? And I had to look up news articles on it. I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, I've eaten there one time, and it was way before I came out of the closet. And I'm like, oh, the food's okay. Expensive, but okay. And now I find this out, and I'm like, I can't support you people. I will not spend my hard-earned money on your damn food.
Jack asked, is that for the extreme side of metal? Section 8 says they remember when they first bought their first Chimera album. It blew me away. Yes, the Underground Show, Jack.
He said, there we go.
And it's storming bad there. Oh boy. Anybody here like Tool? Yes, my wife.
Yes! Fucking yes. Oh my God. I love Tool. I love Parabola. I love Schism. And then I also like Perfect Circle, which is the lead singer of Tool. Then he went and made his own shit. But it's almost not the same feel.
Oh,
Superb. I didn't pronounce that right.
Perfect Circle.
Yeah, Perfect Circle. I can't read today. All right, y'all. So, with that being said, before I continue with my news stories, my lovely wife has another song to bust out with.
Yes, I want to know how you all feel about this in the comments. I have decided to choose Ritual of Ether and their song The Suffering.
For real on my music list. Can't get enough
Yes.
of it.
So let us know how you feel about the song in the comments. Ritual of Ether with their song The Suffering.
You make me wait on you all night. Waste my time and won't make it right. Made your choices, still made you cry. We're suffering for nothing. We medicate the pain inside. Don't waste my time and don't take your life. You get exploited, we say goodbye. You're suffering.
Steady drip, the only thing that's stopping homicidal. Legendary slept on, just a fallen idol. I could push you off a cliff and show the darkest side. I murder gods, get booked and know it's not a Bible. Nah, I don't fit in, bitch, I'm so defiant. Look, I ain't supposed to be here, so I'm grinding. How it feel being iller than your peers, and you're still invisible, so you just wanna disappear. How many lonely nights you thought about death? Too many days gone by, never slept. I'm twisted, more wicked than the rest. Spliff in a pistol, sitting on my desk. How you gonna bite the hand that feeds? How? Lose your teeth, better watch how you speak to me. My witch is down, so we up to no good. We need blood, catch them when they stumble up in the woods. You're so fucked.
You make me wait on you all night. Waste my time and won't make it right. Made your choices, still made you cry. We're suffering for nothing. We medicate the pain inside. Don't waste my time and don't take your life. You get exploited, we say goodbye. You're suffering.
Lamb to the sacrifice, never saw it coming. Say bye to the cloudy sky. Toss him in the dungeon. I'm sick of being sicker than these stupid motherfuckers. Cause they got your bitches full, watch the way they move the numbers. Look, whatever happened to honor amongst thieves? We just watch them eat each other alive, that's y'all's thing. I could only be the snake in your garden in y'all's dream. This music bring me closer to God. It's not clean. Yeah. Die slow, the first time that you try blow. I admit I'm maniacal, when I'm lit as a pyro. I'm a killer like Michael, El Chapo with Pablo. I'm paranoid, last supper I snuffed the apostle. Fuck around and get cuffed in the bed, you'll not go. Shut the fuck up, sucker, this not a talk show. No, it's my channel, fire and live ammo. We just light candles and weapons that fly at you.
You make me wait on you all night. Waste my time and won't make it right. Made your choices, still made you cry. We're suffering for nothing. We medicate the pain inside. Don't waste my time and don't take your life. You get exploited, we say goodbye. You're suffering.
All right, y'all. That was The Suffering with Ritual of Ether. I swear the song seems sad, but it's my interpretation of it. It's not really sad. It's just, it kind of puts you in your feels a little bit like, I was there for you, and where the hell were you at? I thought so. You asked. And we have some comments of, I got all 3 CDs. That's weird. Anybody remember Throwdown? I'm not sure if I've heard of it. What's that one track Mama said? Wait, from Mama said from who? Like what artist?
Here, you can take those.
Another comment. Only song I know with Jack Brown said. Only song I know with that title is by Metallica. Yeah, I love freaking Metallica.
Yes, another good band.
Vendetta is a hell of an album, says Jack Brown. I am feeling you, Jack Brown. Section 8 says, I'm guessing this is a massive storm. Well, Section 8, be freaking careful. Like, make sure you have
We are
batteries and
supposed to
candles.
get another thunderstorm. It's been storming here all week.
Right. Didn't get to do not a damn thing without being wet about it. And it's just very awkward being like, oh, I'm going to go out for a minute. And then you get rained on.
Yeah, I've done that more than once this week.
Strange that the storm is allowing me to continue to text, though. Apparently, Section 8, the storm knows that you want to get your thoughts out there.
Yep.
Jack Brown, whenever I heard the title Suffering, I think of Coheed and Cambria. Oh! I forgot about Coheed and Cambria.
Me too.
One of my guilty pleasure bands, yes. Hey, William Matthews. Section 8 said that new track I uploaded one day ago is over 50-something views now. That's crazy. Well, duh, because people like your shit. Like, you weren't expecting people to like your stuff? Anybody here like Nino? Me, not so much. Section 8 also said, I've seen them live too. Sweet. Thank you for the hearts and the thummies up.
Yes.
And again, you guys, don't forget to share, subscribe. We're on, just in case Facebook does go down, you can always catch us on the Twitch, if you have it, or even just YouTube.
Yep.
And, because Facebook sometimes has issues with playing music or whatever. So they're like,
Yeah.
and we're like, ha ha ha. Like, you shall not stifle me, damn it.
Yes.
So,
Christopher Turner says, I agree.
yes. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate that.
That's Section 8.
Oh, hell. David, Section 8. And Chris. So which do you prefer, Chris?
Crossfade, love them too. Yes.
Oh my God, yes. Colors. I am all
Cold. My favorite song is Cold. I mean, I like Colors, but
I like colors better. So, with that being said, another LGBTQ topic that's actually in the news is people are trying to figure out, well, the medical profession world is trying to figure out, can two-part questions provide cancer care to LGBTQ patients? Now, the freaking story goes, apparently a member of the LGBTQ was denied life-saving cancer treatments because they were part of the LGBTQ. I don't know in what world, even as a medical professional, you would think that's okay to deny somebody
no,
medical treatment. Like, if you got a cold, I'm like, well, it's whatever. I'm like, still,
it's not.
don't be denying people stuff, but it's cancer, people. Cancer. Hello. Don't be like, ew, you're part of them. I can't treat you. What? Why? Good God. What, in what world? Okay, so as the article goes, the evidence suggests that lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, and queer LGBTQ people have been facing delays and disparities in cancer care for years. When Kelly S. Havlin, PhD, heard of a transgender man having his breast cancer diagnosis delayed, her passion was sparked to change her PhD dissertation to focus on this population. So this one woman is literally trying to make a difference.
I'm so lucky that I don't have that issue.
Right.
And everybody, I've been going to Cleveland Clinic since 2017, so everybody knows pretty much everything about me.
Exactly. Like, you tell your damn lesbian, there's no need to take a damn pregnancy test. Like, Jesus criminy. But
No, that's protocol. It's what I have to do.
yeah. And shout out to the Cleveland Clinic and whatnot.
Yes.
Oh, and so apparently also this woman is trying to, I guess trying to dig more and ask questions on the medical staff side to pretty much light a fire under people's butts. Like, why? Why is this okay for you to deny people any type of life-saving services? Like, duh. And we have a comment. Ooh.
William says, so they are allowed to break the law biting cows as a medical professionals.
Pretty much that is pretty much what the article is saying, which I was not aware of this. I knew some people were being denied medical care because they're part of LGBTQ, but I didn't know it extended to the far reaches of well, I have cancer. Oh, well, you got to deal with that by yourself. Like, excuse the fuck out of me? Like, I don't think so. You lost your mind.
They are to treat all with anything right, no matter what their perspective is.
Hey, Christina.
Hey, Christina. I mean, I really wish that it was that way, but you've been reading the stories that there's a couple states that have passed the right to, if it goes against their morals, they can refuse to treat the LGBTQ, any of us, the trans, everybody.
Right, and we've touched on those stories like for the last couple of weeks. And honestly, if you think about it, be like, okay, your morals will be like, oh, I can't treat anybody in the LGBTQ.
Laura says that is morally fucked up. Yes, it is.
Yeah, it's not fair. It's not correct. It's not right. You're hurting families and people that need their loved ones around. But no, you want to put your own opinion and spin on things. That's not what you go to work for. Even churches nowadays are like, we welcome you. And be like, oh, thank you, Jesus. What the hell?
Yeah.
So yeah, people were like, oh, well, it's against my morals so I can't treat you because you're part of LGBTQ. Please explain to me why the hell people that are on death row for rape, murder, molestation, whatever, get medical fucking treatment. But when they're put on death row, oh, well, we have to be as humane as possible. Oh, really? Well, no. Nope.
Laura says no matter who you are or what you look like or where you come from, you are still a human being.
Yeah. Still a human being.
I agree with that. Jack and Section 8 are just still talking about music, just commenting away.
Okay.
We see your guys' comments, though.
So, yeah, again, make it make sense. You put the life of some raggedy motherfucker that raped a child, murdered an old woman, or hell, even murdered someone in the LGBTQ. Oh, that's fine. Let them live. They'll learn their lesson in jail. But yet, your morals stop with, oh, I can't treat your cancer. You're gay. Oh no.
Okay.
Oh.
So they would be a bunch of asshats due to they got a little more power.
Mm-hmm.
That is so disrespectful.
Beyond disrespectful.
Oh, it stopped storming? Oh, it's
good.
okay. We see
You're fine,
everybody's
Chris.
comment. We're just trying to,
We're trying to keep up.
yeah, plus bring you all of our news and such.
So that is beyond disturbing I mean, everybody at some point should have morals, or common decency and common sense. But the fact that, I mean, Jesus Christ, the fact that, Oh well, this prisoner.
Oh no, Laura wasn't talking about you guys. She's talking about the story that we're talking about. That cancer patients are in the LGBTQ are being denied treatment.
Yeah. Purely because they're part of the LGBTQ. So, with that being said, also, as a moment of silence, let us remember the Florida nightclub Pulse that literally shook the freaking nation of just people's lives being lost, which this is the anniversary of that, which is kind of, somber news because, like, again, no one deserves to lose their life because they want to be who they want to be.
Yes. I agree with that.
Which is beyond disturbing and ridiculous. Oh, and also in corporate America.
Okay.
Apparently, corporate America loves to fly rainbow flags while donating to anti-LGBTQ causes. Who could I be talking about? Any hands? I know, me, pick me. Fucking Chick-fil-A.
Babe.
I was gonna say chicken fuck, but I don't know why. But Chick-fil-A. I wonder what their policies on hiring somebody from the LGBTQ community would be.
Chris says what agreed 100% and says what the fuck. Yeah, Chick-fil-A does. They've been doing it for years.
Yep. But they have a nerve to be like, oh look, we support the community, all while going behind your back and stabbing you. And be like, no, we don't. Here's some money. Stop it. Yeah, I don't support that type of business. But again, that's why there's the goodness of having multiple businesses that do the same damn thing that they do, because you can get their type of burritos anyplace else. Seeing as how I don't agree with them, I will not spend my hard-earned money at that establishment. That is fine.
I could make what they make at home.
Yeah. If other people do, that is on them. That is fine. But I personally will not, so I shall take my business elsewhere.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure that if they hopped on board, they could probably get a lot more business.
So how does someone have the right to control your fate? Their food sucks.
Yeah, Chris, it's not the best.
I wish I could. I'm no cook. Williams said, yeah.
Oh. Well, that controlling someone's fate is all about entitlement. Like, oh, well, I feel that, okay, as an example, the people that are like, oh, well, you're not going to be a good parent because you're gay. Who the fuck are you to judge me? You shut your mouth. I'm a bomb-ass parent. The entitlement of some people, even to take someone's livelihood or life period, is the ultimate betrayal from human to human. And then to question them, oh, well, you're fake, you're not real, or you can't be a good parent because you're gay. What will the children grow up to be? What, non-biased, like you bastards? Mind your business. Jesus.
Christopher says, I can't lie, I like the chicken.
Yeah, the chicken's okay because I have had it once in my life, way before I came out, but
I have never eaten there ever.
I only ate there previously because that was way before I came out and way before I dug deep into their shady business.
William says if everyone was like BTMX, the world would be a better place. Christopher says I can't cook.
What do you mean you can't cook? Like, are you talking about boiling hot dogs?
To give everyone equal love, time, and respect. They got fire milkshakes too.
I have not had their milkshakes, but again, I'm not going to.
I will never spend my money
venture to their establishment just so I can purposely cause a scene. so I can literally win money from them and be like, discrimination.
I was going to try their food, like, probably when they first opened, and then, and it was shortly after I came out, because this restaurant's been around, you know, a few years, and then
Yes.
I found that story before I went there, and I was like, I will never spend a dime there.
Yep.
Ever in my life.
And the sad thing is, it's not one of those bullshit stories. It's a story that has background and truth to it, because you can dig and dig and dig through Google. You can dig and dig and dig.
You can look on YouTube. They have videos from back in the day where they're protesting gays at the restaurants.
Yeah.
So,
Be like, I'll be like, I'm glad you guys are honest about how you feel.
right.
But as an establishment, what
But
gives you the right to
it's still
discriminate?
two-faced. They're saying that they support us, and behind our back, they're giving the money to these companies that are against us.
Yeah, if the world was like BTMX, which is breaking the mold radio, which if you think outside the box, BTMX is for you.
Yes.
Whether it be working or you just go on the great beats and spit fire to rap with DJ Shadow, just having your voice out there, which BTMX is hiring, by the way. Just having your voice out there is what BTMX is about.
Yeah.
And we're always thankful that we have that great opportunity to even be on BTMX for that.
Honestly, I didn't think I was going to be able to do this. I mean, I've said it again and again. I did not realize that I was going to be able to be doing this. I got very anxious. I spent 3 days in bed. I had a mini meltdown, I guess you could say, but here I am doing it. We've been doing this for quite a bit now.
Yep.
And now I love doing it.
And we also look forward to the show and talking to our fans and
Yes.
spreading the newsworthy world.
You guys,
Of the
you
LGBTQ.
fans are the reason that we do what we do. And we also want to bring you the best news and the best music.
They did it down here.
Oh, did they?
Oh God, seriously? Wait, where's he from?
The protesting. I think that's
Oh.
what he's talking about.
Oh,
I don't know. I didn't ask. Where are you from, Chris?
So yeah, on another news story, someone at a Sacramento, which is in California, cathedral, burned the LGBTQ flag.
What?
The freaking church actually had the freaking flag up in support, and some turd was like, took it down and set it on fire. They're still trying to investigate it, and apparently the father or the pastor of the church is like,
Atlanta, Georgia.
oh hell,
And Laura says, what the fuck? William says, what the fuck?
yeah,
Babe, I thought you had good stories. I mean,
redneck root.
you told me you had good stories.
I've been saying mainly good ones. Chick-fil-A is funny. They're a bunch of clowns. I will clown them till the day I die.
Me too, but still, I don't want pride flag being. That makes me mad.
Right. That'd be the equivalent of that'd be the equivalent of possibly burning the American flag. Like the American flag means freedom and the freedom to be who you need to be and who you want to be in order to thrive. That is what any flag representing the LGBTQ means to anybody in the LGBTQ.
Yeah.
It is the representation of freedom, don't tread on me, that type of vibe.
Right.
So also, you're gonna be mad at this. So apparently, even though people have thrived to make bills and whatnot to stop discrimination in employment and housing of the LGBTQ, it's still going on. I'm like,
Yeah.
of course, we'll never totally get rid of that, but we can always work to make it a little more tolerable, because there will always be colorblind people.
I get side-eyed every time I go in there and pay the rent. That's why half the time I fill out the money order and give it to you. I really do. I get side-eyed every time I go in the office, and it's only once a month to pay the rent.
Well, it's not like people don't side-eye me too, but unfortunately, I won't have the balls to be like, what? Like, we have some odd-ass neighbors that like to eyeball my wife for some unknown reason. And I'm like, okay. I'm like...
The protests were bad further south. I think I want to look into that.
Yeah.
I'm going to look into that. It's from back in the day. I know that.
Not necessarily in Illinois. So, Alabama, Tennessee, Kentucky, North and South Carolina? Would that be South? Yeah.
Louisiana, Florida.
Damn. I don't want to say everywhere everybody is closed-minded, but this is going to take a lot of time to try to undo a lot of stereotypes that people have about the LGBTQ. Like, in the LGBTQ, we do not represent pedophilia. We ain't about that. If you see a motherfucker with, I'm a post it on our page. Apparently, pedos are trying to get into the LGBTQ.
Nothing but rednecks
with their own. They're trying to get into the LGBTQ with their own little flag, and I'm like,
yes, we do not support that.
Like, nah,
none of us do.
That's not what the LGBTQ is about. And also that the LGBTQ is a bunch of sick mofos that have AIDS. Nope, another stereotype. Not about that. No, not doing that. So, also apparently, at least half of the housing community in the United States is part of the LGBTQ. I was like, damn.
Well, I didn't know that. I learned something new.
See, y'all don't understand how stupid I am. I actually get excited when I see other people with either a rainbow sticker on their car or love is love sticker on their car, or even if I'm walking down the street and I see the rainbow flag or lesbian flag or LGBTQ flying on their porch. And I'm like, yay, friend, come here. I'm like, I want to knock on people's fucking doors and be like, oh my God, hi. I'm like, I'm just recently out, like, hi. So, yeah, that's how stupid I am. I just get excited about that shit, because...
Okay, babe, you said that you... I just remembered. Yet the other day, you were yelling because somebody was by the car. Did you see what sticker they were trying to peel off the car?
Oh, they were trying to peel off the rest of the 997 Blitz sticker.
Why?
I don't know. We have really dumb teenagers and kids in our apartment dwellings, and I've had to yell out the window while doing dishes to get the hell away from my car, because people are trying to peel things off of our car. Our car has enough issues of people purposely keying it, slashing our tires, hey crime, and again trying to peel stuff off of our car. So when I catch somebody doing it, I don't give a fuck if you're a little kid. I don't care if you're a teenager. You could be 90. Get the hell away from my car, please. It has enough issues. Thank you. So, with that being said, let us go to a song.
Okay. I figured we would go with Seethe, Pig Thick.
A little pepper. Yes.
So, everybody in the comments, let us know how you feel about this song. It's Seethe with their song Pig Thick.
Let's go round.
All right, y'all. That was Tick Tick with Steve. Patrick, if you're watching, what's up? He is also the lead of Nine Stitch Method. If you guys have not heard, you guys should go check them out. They're freaking bomb.
We have some comments, babe.
And there's some commentos. Chris says, remind me of Madison. Oh, that's an interesting take. Sweet. Chris also says, kind of reminds me of Dope too. Okay. I'm going to. That's a one-man band. William says that's a one-man band. Okay, so pretty much he's leading himself, so it's just him.
Well, I mean, he is the lead singer of two groups, Nine Stitch Method and Seeds.
But yeah. Chris also said that's tight.
Well, I'm glad you liked the choice.
If you happen to go on our Facebook page or even just BTMX, you'll be able to see all of Seeds as well as Nine Stitch Method. Their main guy is Patrick, so you'll see all of his stuff as well as like I think he has merch too. I think. Oh, and if you guys haven't heard, freaking Mad Clock and his new shit dropping. You guys should go check him out too.
And Patrick is also even though the lead singer, he is also the owner of Brutal Business Entertainment.
Yeah. For you guys that don't know, Brutal Business Entertainment, one of our sponsors has a lot of great models. They're pretty fine. So, nobody else heard that. They have a lot of talented people, including
I checked him out yesterday. Fire.
Bella, sweet.
Yes.
Miss Bella Rotten, and then Miss Red, and of course Matt Clock himself doing all the photo shoots with the ladies, which is just always the most fire, which is just the most best thing ever. They always have new shit that comes up, and then we share it, and it's like, damn, we just shared it. I'm like, oh shit, they got something new out.
You would swear we're stalking them, but we have to because we got to share and spread love.
Right.
Because it's what we do.
I was seriously impressed. Yeah. Dude's freaking bomb. Including White Owl Official.
Yes.
Chris, if you don't know about White Owl Official, you can go check him out too. His newest drop song, which is the song we do drugs to. We've played a lot on the show, and we feel it. Just the name sounds very awkward, but it is a really good song.
Yes.
But again, that's White Owl Official. He's got Facebook, TikTok. I think he has a Twitter or Instagram. No, he has Instagram.
He definitely thinks outside the box. I think that's why we love him so much.
Yep. See, the perfect person for the help thinking outside the box radio is BTMX.
So, babe, what other LGBTQ stories do we have today?
Well, this other one is LGBTQ couples will finally, in Illinois, get fertility coverage under an Illinois bill, according to the governor. So a lot of LGBTQ couples that are having trouble with adopting a child, but for real want to try on their own, they are not being denied, unlike other states that are like, oh no, you're gay, you can't do that. You can be a parent. Good God.
I shared it on my page and everyone was digging it. And William says Vegas Bill.
Yep. Vegas Bill and Professor is amazing.
Yep. Oh, that's why I couldn't find any of his songs. I
Vegas
spelled his
Bill.
name wrong. I am so sorry.
I don't know.
I wanted to. I was looking for Professor's music.
Yeah.
I spelled his name wrong.
Oops.
That's why I
Please
couldn't find
excuse
him.
us.
My apologies.
For those of you guys that don't know, BTMX is Brown Hall.
Vegas and Professor are signed with BTMX.
Sweet.
Oh, excuse me.
I'll check them out. Sweet Section 8. Vegas Bill was actually on Roundtable as our special guest,
Yeah?
and he was
happy to be there.
he was happy, and you would swear he was, how he had his lighting and his hair and his beard, like, he had some sort of red light going on in the background. He looked like fucking Rob Zombie. Like, you would swear this dude Rob fucking Zombie, but, you know, he's not. He has his own, you know, style, and his music's pretty bomb. But yeah, for those of you that want to check on that, that was this past Wednesday of BTMX's Roundtable, which aired, I think, about, what was that, 9?
Yeah.
About 9 o'clock. So yeah, Vegas Bill was our special guest, and he was pretty cool as dude. We shall be doing an interview with him, hopefully. So another LGBTQ news topic, Lebanon. They are going to do their first ever LGBTQ Pride event.
Oh?
Yes. And this is so awkward because them, just like Uganda, which is, you know, Africa, they have a lot of anti-LGBTQ running around their country. So I hope this works out for them to be able to get this event organized and show their pride. So shout out to Lebanon.
Laura says that song Swamp Life is tight as fuck, and Vegas Bill's best song to me is Broken Ribs.
We do screams it like puts him in a whole other fucking lives.
Right.
It's almost like this. It's like, dude, like, feelings, man. What the hell?
We always bring music that puts people in their feelings.
Right, we're not trying to purposely put anybody in their feelings, but again, we don't own the rights to any of this music that
Section
we play.
8's gonna check Vegas Bill out too. Awesome.
Okay. We don't own the rights to any music that we play, but we just would like to have the right to share what gets us through our daily moods.
Yeah.
Whether it be happy, sad, cry, going grocery shopping, fucking whatever the hell you're doing, there's always a song out there on BTMX that is literally for you.
I'm forever looking for fire music.
Oh yeah, BTMX has a lot of it.
Oh yeah, we do.
You should, Chris, you should go on the Great Beats and Spitting Fire and bust out with some lyrics, man. So, also a quick reminder, if you guys don't already know, we are still running our campaign of Fuck the Hat Trick at fuckthehattrick@gmail.com. If you want more information about it, it is on our Soul Snatcher page as well as BTMX's page. Raising money for my wife Rain, because bam, battling cancers and such.
Also, have our models and manager of BTMX Furies Prophet Annie promo is being released tonight.
Oh, Annie. Okay. Yep.
And Section 8 says, I see that. And he says, all right.
It would have to be on Skype call, but I'm pretty sure you could like drop some fire. Because I was already on it, and I'm currently working on something that's, again, a work in progress. But again, me not being a rapper, I'm trying over here.
Like I said, you You did amazing.
Thank you. But yeah, we are raising money for cancer patients, survivors, or the ones that are actually going through cancer. It is called Fuck the Hat Trick. You guys can see the promo video on BTMX's page or our Soul Snatcher page.
And it's also up on YouTube.
And YouTube. And we also have TikTok. So you guys want to donate, look up more information on that. You're welcome to do that. And don't forget our merch. If you want some freaking Rainbow Soul Snatcher merch, if you want Shadow Gaming with Ray the Berserker merch on BTMX, as well as our own merch, which
Section
our
8
shirts.
says I never even tried to rap. William says just need to stake your flame. Until recently.
Well, Section 8, if you go back about almost a week, you will see the atrocity that I have done, and I am working on my such to make it better and more appropriate so I won't get laughed at. But again, here at BTMX, like, we don't laugh and judge people, but I felt hella self-conscious because I don't rap.
I've been working on my rap skills massively. Uh-oh, William says, what the fuck?
So we
I did not know this was the lying show. Uh-oh.
Yes, William, what are we talking about lying?
A friend said he think I could do it.
Yeah, you just have to have a
Naturally, I had to prove him wrong. Really? Laura says, really, I'm contacting dead. Oh,
See?
no. No.
See, Chris, be like, naturally had to prove them wrong. Be like, it does not hurt to try. But when you try and you're like, that could be better, it'll be your choice to be like, you know what, maybe I can add a little bit to it. Or be like, man, maybe I should go a whole nother direction. But as long as you got that support, Chris, which here at BTMX, you know, dude, we always got your back and shit.
Section 8 says I thought I sucked. See, she feels like she could have made hers better, but honestly, it is really good. I'm very proud of her.
Right.
Because I know that I couldn't do that.
And again, I'm not the rap type. Not that I'm not into some rap, but I'm a big ICP fan. So, which is horrorcore.
Some believing in you is all you need.
Yeah.
So I kept doing it. Everybody kept telling me they loved it. See?
Yeah. I mean, there'd be no reason for people to lie to you, not to just hurt their feelings. Be like, hey, be honest, be straight up. Was it good, or do I need to work on something?
I grew up on rap and metal. BTMX is that daily that believes in all who wants it.
Yep.
I agree with that 100%.
BTMX, all of the staff, us here at Soul Snatchers, we all,
Hi, Michaela.
hey, Michaela, how's the BD? We all give mega support to each other. And even on the Great Beats and Spin Fire show, I've tried to avoid that show as much as I could until I done lost a bet with a picture that
It's still being shared.
that's still being shared. So I'm like, okay, maybe it was meant for me to do just this one song and see how it goes. But again, I am trying. So if I try and it doesn't work out, I'm like, okay, well, I tried.
He's good sleeping right now. My sister's girlfriend wants me to make an all rap album.
Ooh,
Yep, Michaela's in the house.
Miss Beauty Effects. I mean, Section 8, if that's what you're comfortable with, making a whole rap album, unless you want to mix metal with rap, which, I mean, hell, it isn't hard to do, but it'd be a really weird sound, but it would mash together perfectly because you have the blah, 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 blah spit, and then if you're into that type of metal of the screaming and extra vocal part of it, then yeah, that just goes together like freaking enchiladas and dip. Like,
Yeah.
shit. Fuck. I'm more into the screaming part, but I don't think my voice would allow me to scream in a song just yet. See if I'm getting over being sick. Normal sick, not the other bullshit.
A lot of rap metal. I do rap metal.
Oh, sweet.
Awesome. I love rap metal.
Well, hell, so now that you pretty much know what you want to do, all you gotta do is bust out some lyrics and be like, hey, I'm ready for the show. Yay. And then I'm sure DJ Shadow will be like, dude, come on.
Yep.
Skype call. Okay, so another, it's about to rain. So another,
My scream is my bra aspect vocally. Best.
mine is decent, but
Yeah, I read that.
I've heard others that I've tried to mimic and it hasn't worked out. So
DJ Draxus says you got him fuming. Why is Draxus fuming? You're amazing. Needs a little work, but amazing. See, I told you.
that wasn't for me. That was probably for Section 8.
No, that was for you.
Oh. Well, at some point I would like to work on, like, I don't know if you guys have heard of the band Lilith, which happens to be on TikTok, and I think we played one or two of their songs on the show at some point.
You mean Lilac?
Lilac. I was thinking about Lilith. Yeah. Lilac. Their lead vocalist is a woman.
He appreciates me calling him out. Because he meant to say best and he said bra, and I just read the comment without seeing the comment underneath.
So, yeah.
Draxus don't listen to garbage, so you must be doing something right. See, babe.
Yes, thank you. But again, if I can get my voice to that point, then I shall be all good and whatnot.
Like I said, everybody is their own worst critic, and I get it. I really do.
Yeah.
But
Enough people talk shit about me. I'm trying to keep that from happening.
like I said, when I was watching you do that about a week and a half ago, that's probably about what it's been.
Yeah.
And I was watching you do that, and I was listening to it. I really heard a mic drop. Like,
Because I put raw feeling and emotion because I was pissed off.
yeah. And sometimes that's the best way lyrics are made. Ooh, excuse me, I got the hiccups.
Just like Silhouette Death, Dead Dreams, his music.
Rain is next
Yes,
to show her gift to the world.
Yep, there will be a challenge for my wife Rain at some point.
Everybody needs to realize, though, I got to get over being sick first. I'm still coughing lungs and stuff. I can't hold a note to save my life right now.
Yes. So, as a quick moment, apparently there have been questions on what certain LGBTQ terminology means.
Oh no.
Yay.
Excuse me.
Again, Google doesn't give you all the tidbits, so the best thing to do would be ask and you shall receive. So again, non-binary.
Section 8 says I'll freestyle with you.
Sweet. I literally have to sometimes write my stuff down and then attempt to remember it. My memory is horrible, so I would need to work on that definitely. So, as a small part of LGBTQ, I guess, Fact Nation, what is non-binary? One of the most ways that people use it is to refer to someone whose gender doesn't neatly fit into two categories as male and female. It is described as, you can kind of think of it as a mini umbrella term under the big umbrella term of transgender. So under the big umbrella term of transgender, you have the little term of non-binary,
Okay.
because you don't fit neatly into male or female.
Apparently, I just don't understand all this. I just support and love everybody.
Yes.
Uh-oh, our sky's getting dark now.
Ah, crap. Another thing that also says, how should you ask for someone's pronouns?
Section 8 says I'm getting better with freestyling.
My freestyling is, it needs work badly. Because again, sometimes I can't remember nothing appropriate, so I'm like, I'm lost.
Okay, so what?
Okay, so if you don't know someone's pronouns, apparently you are supposed to introduce yourself and your pronouns, so that'll open up the conversation for them to say their pronouns. Or you could just ask, hey, what are your pronouns, instead of you saying yours first. Like, I'm just she, her. Like, I'm a female, always have been.
I mean, that makes sense.
I don't have. Yeah. My wife. She doesn't go by anything else except for she, her, even though she is a boyish lesbian, stud lesbian. She's not trans, none of that. And she does not identify as the pronouns of he, him, or ze, zer, or they. She is just she, her. Like, I'm she, her. Another question, what if you make a mistake with someone's pronouns? This happens all the time, so no one's going to send you to the electric chair if you get someone's pronouns wrong, even though people do get offended to it. But if you don't know the person personally, it is hard. You apologize, you quickly correct yourself, ask what they prefer, and go on about your day. Don't harp on it, don't keep apologizing for it, don't say 18 million apologies, just apologize, correct yourself, go on about your day. Another question, why is it important to get someone's pronouns correct? According to this article, every time they hear correct pronouns, it makes the person that asked about those pronouns feel really accepted and really good, like someone is actually listening and paying attention. Because a lot of people don't pay attention. A fighter, a sister, another hero. Exactly. The fighter of all fights. Someone has also said, what if someone I've known for years is now using a different name / pronouns? You literally personally just have to work with that person to remind each other, hey, you just kind of changed on me, so I love you, but you got to remind me. And then the person that has changed their pronouns or their name to fit their gender identity, they also have to be like, oh, okay, I'll help remind you. Like, hey, don't forget, like, if your name is Sally and someone's like, and you change it to Sam, be like, hey, Sam, be like, Sam, like, right, yeah, Sam. And there are a lot of gender neutral words. Like, as an example, if someone is asking if you have a girlfriend or boyfriend, or are you in a relationship, or do you have a partner, using words like that takes a little more an inclusive, neutral step when talking. Or how a lot of people in the LGBTQ community, it's just like life partner, or just say spouse. On our lease, it literally just says spouse. And I'm like, sweet. And there also is, just want to say this right quick before we get to another song. This right quick, there is a really famous LGBTQ Stonewall restaurant in New York that's like the center of all LGBTQ things, which is like freaking awesome.
I haven't personally had this issue yet. This is a good learning experience.
Yes, Section 8. I would hope you never have this issue because some people in the LGBTQ community, not us of course, will literally hang you out to dry if you get their shit wrong.
Yeah.
Because unfortunately they're tired of purposely being misnamed or misgendered, and some people will take offense to it because they think you're being funny by doing it. When people...
Bingo's just being honest. Yeah, that's the truth. I mean, I've done it on accident, and it was a mistake, but I still got chewed out because there are people that purposely misgender these people.
Right.
And it's not fair.
That's like going to McDonald's and you meet up with a mad cashier, and it's like, well, I didn't do nothing to you. You'd be like, oh, I'm sorry. Well, 18 other people were assholes to me. You'd be like, well, I understand that, but damn, don't take it out on me, shit. But yeah, you really got to be careful about the misgendering or whatever. But again, I mean, hell, if you don't know, be like, hey, what are your pronouns? Yeah. Like, my wife, probably even at doctor appointments, are like, what are your pronouns? Be like, well, I'm just a boy and lesbian. I'm still she, her. Still a woman, nothing changing. That's it.
I understand the respect aspect. Yeah, me too.
Yeah. It's like people that legally change their name, period, whether it be trans or not. Don't call me by my dead name. I won't be an asshole about it, but
yeah,
even in this day and age, if you personally know me, like, let's say from school or whatever, you call me by my dead name, I will not answer you. Just saying.
Yeah.
So, with that being said, just very quick, but yes, apparently this restaurant has been around since before the Stonewall riots in the 1960s and 70s, which which everyone knows was the epitome of the civil rights movement of the LGBTQ. Again, even before then, the LGBTQ, when it was just L and G, have been fighting for equality for like a long ass freaking time, and we are getting more recognized. We're being included in more things. Some things that I'm not totally sure I understand why we have to be included in, but it's like, oh well, it's a space. We got our foot in the door.
Yeah.
So, with that being said, babe, what would you like your next song to be?
How about you announce it?
Oh. All right, y'all. So we got us featuring
Shy on the Beat.
Shy on the Beat with Dangerous. Fine. I like Oz. Oh, Section 8. That's another person you gotta check out if you haven't already. His name is Oz. He's on Facebook too, and Instagram. So again, y'all, this is Oz featuring Shy on the Beat with Dangerous.
O D.
Run that up, Rico.
We dangerous, we dangerous. We dangerous. We dangerous, we dangerous, we dangerous, we dangerous.
Can't bang with us, can't bang with us. Why? We dangerous. Wanna get money, get change with us. Shooting for the stars, they name it us. Bang getting strong like angel dust. Heat getting hot, they framing us. You can't hang with us, then hang it up. Yeah, we dangerous. You heard of us, be murderers. They scared of us and they curving us. And I'm serving up what y'all need. Just call me and I got it. You're falling to the bottom like Spalding. I'm ballin'. I'm doing good and I'm awesome. I'm a boss. You can get with it or get lost. Scott, come and kill this shit.
Yo, Ozzy, kill that
I'ma
shit.
drill this shit. Yo, I'm the realest shit. I don't really think they can feel us yet, but they better catch up like a fuel and jet. Stepping on y'all like a few insects. Y'all shit suck, my shit fresh, my shit bomb. Watch me flex. Yeah. Nobody know what to do with me yet. Nobody know what to deal with the Z yet. I ain't even know, you ain't gotta ask me yet. Shit so cold, why it ain't freeze yet? I ain't playing with y'all like recess. Y'all some reject bitch, y'all make me stress. Man, I need to reset, give me my respect. Can't bang with us, can't bang with us. Why? We dangerous. Wanna get money, get change with us. Shooting for the stars, they name it us. Bang getting strong like angel dust. Heat getting hot, they framing us. You can't hang with us, then hang it up. Yeah, we dangerous. You heard of us, be murderers. They scared of us and they curving us. And I'm serving up what y'all need. Just call me and I got it. You're falling to the bottom like Spalding. I'm ballin'. I'm doing good and I'm awesome. I'm a boss. You can get with it or get lost. I'm going hard and I'm going far. Now so far it's legit. I raise the bar while I'm at the bar and they love the bars that I spit. I'm the shit. Check my fit. Matter of fact, check the weight of my zip. Bitch, I'm on point. I don't miss. If the rap game was my bitch, that bitch be attached to my dick. I'm so sick. I'm so lit. Yeah, I ride around. I get it. I don't ride around with no snitches. Just like I don't fuck with you bitches. I'm itching to catch you slipping. We're different, just like my vision. You're just getting by while I'm living. Can't bang with us, can't bang with us. Why? We dangerous. Wanna get money, get change with us. Shooting for the stars, they name it us. Bang getting strong like angel dust. Heat getting hot, they framing us. You can't hang with us, then hang it up. Yeah, we dangerous. You heard of us, be murderers. They scared of us and they curving us. And I'm serving up what y'all need. Just call me and I got it. You're falling to the bottom like Spalding. I'm ballin'. I'm doing good and I'm awesome. I'm a boss. You can get with it or get lost. Yeah. We dangerous. Yeah, we dangerous. Yeah. OZ.
Alright, y'all, that was Oz featuring Shy on the Beat with Dangerous. So,
Apparently, it's fire. Nice intro. I like this. Hell yeah.
sweet. Thank you, Second. I appreciate that.
I told you I was trying to bring everybody some different stuff. I mean, I have played some of these songs before, at least a couple of them, but I wanted to change it up this week.
Alright, y'all. So, another tidbit of the LGBTQ.
That was dope. Yeah, I really do like that song.
I do too. I think Oz said he was coming out with some more stuff.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm gonna have to look it up.
yeah.
Maybe I'll play something new next week from him.
So apparently, Native Americans are embracing LGBTQ members as a return to the past. Because even in Native American tribes, people that were here before anybody else, they had what they called two souls. Okay, this article that says the sound of drums, singing, and prayers marked the opening of a powwow in Phoenix on Saturday afternoon this month. Marchers carried flags of the United States and some of the Arizona's tribal nations onto the grass field, but the procession also included rainbow flags and the pink and blue flag.
Everything I've heard this far is fire. I heard about this, the story that you're talking about. My best friend is full-blooded Native American. He told me about it.
Oh my God. I bet that was a treat. Like, oh my God, dude, I had no clue.
I mean,
So apparently people think that, oh, well, the LGBTQ is just for this day and age. No, LGBTQ was a thing before
yeah,
it was
It's
in
been around for
cartoons and
years.
yeah. And I'm so freaking happy that Native Americans have embraced the Native American, the LGBTQ side, because apparently some people that try to suppress it, they become extremely hateful. It's like they're trying to hide something. It's like, interesting. Because, everyone knows Native Americans have had it the worst treated people ever. Yeah, I said what the fuck I said. Ever. So it is really nice to know. I'm actually on TikTok. I'm following a couple of Native Americans that have literally gotten back to their roots. They do their traditional headdress and their powwow, and it's just really interesting videos because I have Native American heritage in my family, but I'm not even sure which. So that's kind of my fault. So please excuse me for that and such.
My daughter's Blackfoot and Cherokee.
Two-Spirit powwow. That's what it's called. Bam. My bad, y'all. Two-Spirit powwow.
Your stepdaughter has Blackfoot and Cherokee.
She do. Actually, isn't this Native American month too?
I don't know.
Native American Heritage Month. Yeah, I know they have a month. So yeah, like I was so freaking happy to see that, and for those of you guys that don't know, like
Oh, Section 8 says me too on my mom's side.
sweet. See, for the people that don't understand that everybody isn't pure anything, be like, oh well, you can't say that because you don't have this in you. Ha 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 ha. Guess what? I'm literally the most Oreo person you could ever freaking make. Ever.
My grandma's 94 and still has full head with no gray hair.
Oh,
Fucking awesome.
I found a gray hair yesterday. I had to try to color my shit like I don't see you. But that is freaking awesome. Like I want to say Native Americans live so long because they don't. It seems like they really don't stress over anything. They woosah themselves. They're just like, I need to ask the spirits to give me guidance, calm down, whatnot. Which I need to.
I've been meaning to look up my ancestry. Everybody thinks she's my mom.
Oh, so you guys look alike. Section.
And think my mom's my sister. It's a trip.
Oh my god, that's so funny. Be like, no, that's not correct.
I've had that happen when my mom was alive. People thought she was my sister.
Rain's mother, it's exactly like her. It's freaking insane. It weirds me out, like, especially if Rain puts on a filter like on Snapchat or something and it makes her look old. And it's like,
I'm 38 and bony. Everyone thinks I'm 30. Nobody even thinks I'm 30.
oh, okay, so you don't look your age.
I'm the same age as you.
Unfortunately, I look my gray hair and all.
Not really.
Do you get carded?
Yes.
I thought so.
Every time I go in the store.
So that being said, wifey.
My bad, yo. That's what's up. Yeah, I do. I get carded every time I go in the dang store.
Yeah.
But that's a whole other issue for another day.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be calling off some businesses maybe on the next show. So, another piece of LGBTQ news. Apparently, stores are putting rainbow stuff on.
Sometimes I do too.
I mean, it's good to sometimes be carded. It makes you feel like, thank you. Appreciate
Yeah, I
that.
know, but you can't even go get nothing from me because you don't have your ID right now.
No. These dumbass people. Cry me. So, apparently businesses are.
William says I've never been carded.
What the hell, William? Seriously?
Okay, William, I got a question for you. Listen to this. How would you feel if a clerk that you've been buying cigarettes off of
2 years.
for 2 years, that you've lived down here and the store's literally like a half a mile away, and every time she's in there and takes care of you, she cards you, but then other people that are coming in there after you, all she does is ask for their birth date, and it's only this one worker every time I go in there. And I've been buying cigarettes there for 2 years.
And she side-eyed other workers for not carding.
And when she's working there and I'm getting checked out by somebody else and they don't ask for my ID, she side-eyes them.
Mm-hmm.
I went and bought your smokes. You were that friend we all had growing up. Yeah, she does have an issue with me.
Yeah. We've already reported this bitch and nothing has changed, so apparently...
Because last year, I had an issue getting my driver's license renewed.
Because it was in the middle of the pandemic, nothing was open yet.
And not only that, I was having an issue with my eyes that I got straightened. My eyes got better and I was almost blind wearing my glasses. I couldn't see. I failed my exam to renew my ID. Well, anyway, I had to go to the eye doctor. It was a long process. Had to go to the eye doctor, have the eye doctor fill out a form for the BMV, took it back to the BMV. The BMV issued me my ID. But before that happened, the woman was like, I'll take your ID this time. The same woman that keeps carding me. The next time you come in here, you have to have your new driver's license or I'm not selling you cigarettes.
Now.
And we were still in the middle of the pandemic.
Yes, and the governor had already passed the thing where if you have an expired ID, you can still use it or whatever. But this stupid bitch was like, well, ma'am, that only works for if you get into a traffic stop. No, that ain't what that means.
I despise the BMV. But also, I think it was because at the time, I was wearing my Love is Love mask.
Uh-huh. If I find out this heifer is homophobic and harassing my wife because of that, I'm going to have her job. I'm going to have them cheeks. I'm going to have her grandkids. I'm going to have all of it.
But now when I go in that store, I always have my Breaking the Mold mask on, even though she still is carding me.
That's because you already had the Love is Love mask on, baby. You already been singled out. But that's okay. I'm going to find Okay.
I try to do it online now if possible. Yeah, we don't have no way to renew online yet.
Right.
You actually have to go into the BMV and do it.
You would think they'd come up with that because they're like, when the DMV opened, they're like,
yeah, but when you renew your driver's license, you have to take the eye test.
yeah, if you need it. Or they might just send your doctor and be like, has anything changed? No. Okay, then here's your freaking license. So yes, apparently this article that says whether it's rainbow capitalism or a bad design, LGBTQ people are calling out indigenous pride merchandise. So people are trying to disguise indigenous people merchandise with rainbows on it and be like, oh yeah, we're all for you. Be like, no.
Right.
Literally a news article from CNN, and I'm like, I mean, I know you guys out there have seen the amped up, steroided rainbow, at least a whole month before Pride or whatever. That's like rainbow Oreos, rainbow this, rainbow shoes. When even Disney, at one point it was just like one or two little things here and there, and now it's all on steroids. It's like, okay, are you trying to convince me you're for me, or trying to convince yourself?
Section 8 says I got lucky with my eyesight.
Ooh.
I'm diabetic. I have to get checked once a year, even if I don't get glasses every year.
Yes. Which is annoying because you got to travel.
Well, I also have diabetic retinopathy too, so I have to get that checked out once a year.
Yeah.
I have noticed this. BTMX supports the rainbow all year long. Yep. Not just for the month.
Yep. That's why I'm very aware of these businesses that are all on steroids, like rainbow.
Oh, babe, you remember the question from Wednesday?
All right, hold up. Hold the fuck on.
Remember?
I got a fucking hold.
I want William's opinion on this because he always says the fucking right thing that I need to hear sometimes.
Hold the titties and the front door. Okay, so to address the question of are we fake lesbians? No.
No. the Pride Month thing, the video that we seen on TikTok.
Ah, Pride Month. Yes, the video that we've seen on TikTok. A member of the LGBTQ took their pride flag to school to, because it's Pride Month.
The other one, saying that we don't deserve a whole month.
Oh, definitely. Apparently, a guy on TikTok is wondering, what is the purpose of having a all-month pride? Now, in the comment section, whether you're gay or not, or just an ally, we need to hear y'all's opinions. You have an opinion, you have a mouth, you can speak on it. You don't have to be a cis man to be like, oh, I can't speak on it. Yeah, you can. I want to hear it.
But the analogy that this person used in this video, and if I find it again, I'm going to send it to our boss, Shadow.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, he used the analogy of veterans deserve a whole month. They only have one day in November.
Right.
Which I understand veterans deserve everything because they've served our country. I thought that was a very bad analogy to use.
Yep.
For that.
If that be the case, then seeing as how veterans got killed for
Now,
what they believe
there
in.
is multiple duets to this video. Apparently, this person has not educated themselves on everything that the LGBTQ has been through and how people have died and everything. We have earned the right to celebrate Pride Month.
Yes. And this is a gay man. He's like flame the fuck out gay. And you can tell. But apparently he's not totally understanding why there's a whole month for it.
The month is given to the pride for all the suffering and pain you still need to strive through. Yes, I agree with that.
Yep.
And he's saying that this person is saying in this video that we don't deserve none of that. We're just gay.
Be like,
Which, like I said, throwing the veterans under the bus.
Right. How do you throw?
That's not even, that was a bad analogy.
That is the most horrible ass comparison. That's like apples and horses. Like
Section 8 says ignorance. Yes. Like I said, when I find this video, I'm going to post it on Soul Snatchers page.
Yep.
Because I'm going to see if there's a way to save it.
Yep. There was a better analogy to use for that.
Because people, there's been I've seen at least 3 or 4 duets of this video, and the people are offended.
Yeah. Mainly the LGBTQ is offended because this child, because he looks hella young.
Well, for a lot of people, being who you are is a sin, dangerous, feared, and not respected.
Yes.
I mean, I agree with that.
But I mean, would it also be safe to say that the LGBTQ fights for their right to exist and be free, just like a veteran would?
I mean, yeah.
Also getting killed for it?
I mean, that's a better analogy. The analogy that he used, you heard that video. It made literally no sense. And it was like a slap in the face to all of us LGBTQ members.
I have veterans in my freaking family. I have a folded flag in my closet from my great grandpa.
My grandpa was a World War II vet. My mom's dad.
Mm-hmm. So I mean, this child, which this person isn't 16, but they look kind of young, so they might be 20 or 25. But I'm like, have you not been gay that long? Like, do you not get it? Hell, I just came out of closet and I fucking get it. Use a better analogy.
This is for all the. Sounds like he was just trying to start some drama. He might be. He's one of them higher creators on TikTok. He has a lot of followers.
He has like 1 million followers, and he's only following 90
No,
people.
252K.
I thought he had a million.
Nope.
Still, you have a huge platform.
And there were some people even agreeing with him on those comments. Agreeing to what he said, and I'm like, are you kidding me?
Those are the closed-minded people that don't think that we deserve to exist. Like, okay, well, so you people don't want to talk to schools.
People were saying, one of the comments I read on the video was, I'm bi and I agree with this.
Yeah, I seen that stupid comment. I'm gonna have to address that when I go on my TikTok because this bitch is dumb. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion, but not stupidity.
So you being torn apart by family, cultures, friends, strangers, and attacked for only being you.
Right.
And Section 8 says I don't go on TikTok often anymore.
TikTok seems like it's full of drama and it's hell annoying.
William says they are also probably the same dumbass buying all the TP when COVID happened. Section 8 says I stick to my music.
TP and Lysol. When I'm Section 8, when I'm stressed out, I try to stick to my music, but occasionally I'll get on TikTok and be like, I wonder what's new. And then here comes this window looking ass crap. Like, what is it? Why?
I think the day that I did that duet, the one that got taken down for the middle school kid that was getting beat up by straight kids and they were trying to rip the flag from him, is the day I seen that video.
Well, that in itself, that video was just freaking heartbreaking.
BTMX is on. I know. I'm following BTMX.
Oh yeah. If you guys are not aware, BTMX, Breaking the Mold Radio, is on TikTok. So if you have TikTok or want to go sign up for TikTok, go follow them and such.
Yeah, you can
And
follow us too. We're all on there.
Yep. Including some of your favorite artists, because apparently everybody's getting TikTok. Now all of a sudden, TikTok is.
It wasn't
not
for me, I guess.
Yeah, a lot of people don't like TikTok. It's very.
You want to know who's on TikTok now? I seen a video yesterday.
Will Smith.
Shaw from the Fast and the Furious movies. I can't think of his real name. He has a TikTok now.
Oh. Holy shit. Oh, in the housing market for LGBTQ buyers, there's still discrimination.
No.
What the fuck? The National Association of Realtors has called this to the media's freaking attention that people are
Maybe I saw too many ridiculous videos.
getting.
I have some funny ones on there myself.
Yeah, I got some pretty hilarious ones and my rants because no one will stifle my voice because. Okay. So you don't want people to be aware of their sexuality in, let's say, middle school or high school. So you don't want to talk in schools. You don't want to see it in public, but then you get mad at people when they don't tell you about
Ignorance
their...
is a disease.
Yes. That there's no cure for. What the hell?
Right.
So, with that being said,
Yeah, I have a lot of good TikTok videos.
so do I. Got some decent ones. People keep apparently stealing my photos off my TikTok. Such. So that
I have a really good one I want to post of you, but I'm afraid to.
What is it?
It's the one that's the wallpaper on my phone.
I mean, I guess that's a nice photo.
It is a good photo of you.
I'm gonna stick my foot in my mouth and I'm gonna put the photos that have watermarks so nobody can steal them. I'm gonna put it on our Facebook. I'm gonna see how many likes and shares they get. I'm gonna try this stuff again. So,
Are you calling your fans out again?
I'm calling the fans that I personally know, not people from halfway around the world. So I'm gonna see what
I've got
y'all
3 full huge notebooks of lyrics.
Hi, dog. I only have 2 pages of lyrics, and I keep rewriting stuff. I swear it's a never-ending battle. Like, I come up with a good lyric, and all of a sudden jot it down on a piece of paper in the house, and I'll forget where my piece of paper is. So I'm like, I have a sketchbook because I do draw.
Get back on where? TikTok? Well, we've got some videos that'll make you laugh.
Yeah. Like, if you look up her username or even my username, because mine is Sage But it's also if you type in Soul Asylum and you see a picture of a painted up face with me as like this weird looking clown looking thing or whatever. So yeah, that's me. And my shit's on private right now, so I have to accept your friend request of TikTok and then go on from there because I had to make my shit private because
Oh, by the way, babe, your wife is up to 10.4K followers on TikTok.
Sweet. Yes, for those of y'all who don't know, go follow my wifey.
Savage Soul Snatcher Rain.
So yeah, I'm trying to figure out, like, people want it both ways, but yet they don't want it both ways. Like, you don't want to acknowledge it in person, but you don't want to talk in schools, but you get mad when people of the community are like, well, we're having issues. Well, why did you tell us? You get mad when people say shit. What the fuck you mean? You can't have it both ways. You either want me to talk about it or you for real don't.
Section 8 says, y'all cool as hell.
Thank you, Section. I
My
appreciate
ex was a massive TikTok fiend.
that. I'm kind of a massive TikTok fiend, but I eventually do put my phone down. So.
Same. We do videos together. Sometimes we just duet each other.
Yep. Or we'll take each other's phone and do videos that way, like trade off.
Yeah.
I have a pretty decent following, but right now I'm getting hella shadow banned. One, because probably I am not TikTok's cup of tea. Everybody don't like Sage, and Sage don't like everybody.
Me too. I'm being shadow banned too.
That is fine. You don't have to like me, but it's like, I'm not for everybody. I know. I get it. Because I have a mouth. I will tell you how the fuck I feel, when the fuck I feel it.
Yep.
And if need be, how you can fuck off or not fuck off
because you're cool.
I think I appreciate that.
That's why I have faith in y'all videos.
I appreciate that, Second.
After we broke up, I lost interest.
Well, I understand that it might be a constant reminder of, this is just heartbreaking. I don't want to see videos of my ex no more, but apparently some people's exes like to make dumbass profiles and stalk the hell out of him, which I'm not one of those people. That's why my shit's on private.
Yeah, we have stalkers.
We have stalkers and people that like to talk crap and try to confront me about stuff that's not even a thing. So people can go suck it.
Well, babe, what else do we have to talk about today in the...
That was literally it, dude. Besides the housing market being against LGBTQ. Like, I'm surprised we got this apartment because people were hella side-eyeing us when we signed the lease for this place. And we're like, uh-oh. Hell, they're still side-eyeing us when we pay the rent.
Well, I guess I could give them an update because I did start round 2.
Yeah.
For those of you that don't know, I am currently battling vulvar cancer for the 3rd time. But anybody that has been keeping up on it knows that I am. I started round 2, what was it, Tuesday, because they couldn't get us the medicine Monday night. And honestly, I'm feeling the exact same way I did the last time, 10 days ago.
Horrible.
It's had me sleeping a lot, plus I've been sick on top of it, having a cold, but literally the same symptoms as last time. And this woman told me that the symptoms I told her are not typical symptoms.
Which is scary coming from a person, a medical professional. So we're like, so what does it mean? Should we stop, keep going?
So Saturday is my last treatment for the 2nd time, and then I get a 10-day break, and then I got to do treatment number 3. And here in a couple weeks, I'm probably going to have to go back to Cleveland for another checkup.
We are not troublemakers. They were troublemakers.
Yeah.
And this is a 28-day program?
28
weeks. I'm sorry, 28 weeks. Good God.
There's, I guess, 3 different trials with 3 treatments in each trial, but it's all the same medicine. And it's really got me feeling like
It's lost of appetite, feeling blah, hurting, burning. Like you would think as a trial thing, they would come up with a better. Oh, hey, we can make you more comfortable. But no, they just like here's some meth and weed. So it's like, well, damn. But again, we are.
Ow! Dog smacked me with the tail.
And our emotional support animal is going around smacking people with tails and stuff.
I'll keep you in my thoughts. I'm sorry to hear that.
Oh, thank you, section. So I think we have time for another song, and
That's it.
that'll be pretty much it. So again, don't forget, after our show, which is 8 o'clock, DJ Draxus and his underground show.
Yes, tune into that tonight. That will
And
be
make sure you look at
popping off like it always is.
Make sure the craziness. With his guest Sean Kudo, the master of making cosplay weaponry and armor that work as actual weapons. So if you need to defend yourself at some point, bam, he's your go-to dude. So and also don't forget to look at the Anna promotion as well. Our newest and upcoming BTMX model, which is very awesome.
That'll be tonight.
Yep.
And I have decided to go with a song that my brother Shadow dedicated to me.
Yep.
I'm gonna end the show with Artifact, I Won't Fall.
Pretty bomb ass song. You can find it on all the pretty much.
And
all
I
the
listen
platforms.
to I listen to this song every day because it keeps me in the mindset that because I have to fight this. I'm gonna beat it again. I'm gonna win.
Yep.
So keep subscribing, everybody. Tune in for the Underground show tonight. Blast from the Past on Saturday.
Make sure to share. Don't forget the great beats.
Yep.
We spit fire. Which Chris, that's all for you, bro. I can't be on it no more. So all right, we love you guys. Make sure to subscribe, YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, on all the social media platforms.
We love you all. We'll see you next week. Let us know how you feel about the song in the comments. Again, this is Artifact, their song I Won't Fall.
Everything's alright, but looks can be deceiving. So analyze your scene and take a closer look inside, 'cause it could be the very last thing you see. A secret hidden in plain sight, the key to fortunes untold, everything magical, nothing to keep you down inside. It's such a pretty life and it's nothing like mine. Even though you buried me underneath my entire foundation, I refuse to let you see the damage you've caused. I won't fall. It doesn't matter what you say. I won't fall. I'm fighting harder every day. I won't fall. I won't fall. You think that everything is fine, but it's not. There are things under the surface that rely on the dark. You don't know this because you won't pay attention long enough. There are reasons for the seasons, this decision isn't tough. Move along, keep your head up, listen to my voice. It has helped a lot of people to ignore the calls of voice. Now do I have your attention? attention. There's something I should mention. There's another you trapped inside. Even though you buried me underneath my entire foundation, I refuse to let you see the damage you've caused.